Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a space round with the Titania. Oh, Words and I, we're not getting along today. The Titania is, of course, a 500 mobile suit that can be used in space or on the ground. It can equip either as a main weapon in GBO2, either the Gelgojaeger beam rifle or a Rikdom 2 bazooka. It's one of the few Code Fairy bonus mobile suits that can actually go into space. Might be the only one, I forget. I think it may be. But yeah, it's pretty solid. It's fast, it's maneuverable, it's a raid. It can be kind of fragile. But it's got a good suite of weapons. It's got a Gundam Alex style wrist Gatling. It's got a shotgun for a sub-weapon with 2 rounds. It's got a pair of Sturmfausts. And it's got the Ifrit Nox spinny downswing. So it's loaded up pretty well, and yeah, the compensation for all, or the trade-off for all of this is that you will die a fair amount because it is fragile, especially against things like the Psycho Zaku, which can basically hit you with anything, any kind of damage at once, more or less. That is a Jammer Fin in front of me, which is a good matchup, but it's actually doing a pretty good job of locking me down, so I just need to change my approach a little bit. Missed with the Faust. Just kind of peppering it with light shots from the uncharged shots from the Gelgojaeger rifle, because just to get the damage in, and was hoping I would tag it with enough pellets to stun. I didn't, but I still managed to follow up and kill. So that is G4, I think. Yep, disadvantage, so yeah, it's a GO4, so probably the booster from the kind of beam it fired at me at the beginning of the round. And I'm gonna die, because there's another enemy right next to me and no allies, so yeah. Okay, kaboom. But yeah, I enjoy it, I like it, I want there to be a model kit and or action figure of it as soon as possible. But that's just me. Incidentally, I don't know if it's still in stock, but the day I'm recording this, that being the evening of February 17th / the morning of February 18th, Premium Bandai put up the high-grade Universal Century Ifrit Noct. So if that's one you've been after, it only comes with 1 sword, but otherwise looks pretty good. And yeah, so let's see, missed that shot on the GPO4, which is like the Jammer Fin, another thing I can do really good damage to if I can catch it. Managed to use my maneuver armor, I believe, to keep the Psycho Zaku from stunning me, because it's another. It kind of had the Camphor thing going before the Camphor did. Like, Camphor, I think, is the first thing that really made me understand the quick weapon swap gameplay that has become a thing with pretty much every high-cost mobile suit. Just you know, the better you are at using weapon swaps, the better time you're going to have at higher costs. Period. It's something that I kind of was getting used to at the beginning of GBO1, and GBO2's controls make it, you know, better. But also GBO2 had that nice update somewhere along the line where you where it went from 4 to 8 weapon slots on the quick swap, which made a huge difference with things like the Camphor and Psycho Zaku, and especially the Gallus J and the Pallas Athena too, because I think the Pallas Athena preceded quick weapon swap by like a week, maybe 2, and it plays so much better with it, it's not even funny. But yeah, so trying to take out this Jammer Fin before it kills me. I can do it if I can line up one more shot. It hit me. I won that exchange with 58 health, and basically if anybody looks at me, I will die. I thought about just parking under the enemy base and planting a bomb, but to be honest, we were already so far ahead, just didn't want to do it. Just felt like a jerk move, didn't want to. So instead I just blew up and cost us points instead and put the scores closer together. But that's just, yeah, I don't know, didn't feel like it. So was also just sitting here pondering support fire, but I think instead I'm just going to spawn back in. I say in real time as though I have any control over it now in the, you know, post-game narrative stage, but Also, yeah, I don't remember exactly what I did at every moment in any of these rounds until I'm looking at them again. That was a jammer fin beam. I recognized it, so 2,500 on a charged shot's not terrible. Let's see. Rifle will overheat if I fire it too fast. Tagged it again. The momentum from its moving down there got it out of my range, so that was good for it, but I managed to follow it down there and get a kill. And let's see. That is a Psycho Zaku and I think it's the G04 again. No, if it's got two sabers, it's got to be the 05, so I think they have an 04 and 05 booster, which is not great for me. I managed to kill the Psycho Zaku. I think one of my teammates hit it just before I swung. Yep, that's definitely an 05, and yeah, pretty sure it's a booster. So, that means type neutral, which means I can do pretty good damage to it. Caught it with some of the downswing, not all, but enough to get it knocked down and have my teammates finish it. 2 minutes left, and we are kind of running away with this, but I don't think I've done a Space Titania round before, so I just kind of wanted to roll with it. Also, as I recall, the enemy team does kind of crawl it back towards the end, a little bit. Or claw it back. That's the word I was looking for. Oh well, like I said, brain's gone. But minute and 40 left. Enemy team has not spawned back in. I think they're waiting to coordinate, because at this point I definitely would. Yep, here they all come together. That's the best thing you can do when you're this far down with this little time left. And the best thing a team can do in response to a coordinated spawn in is, well, my opinion is pick one person and kill them as quickly as possible, because then you have the numeric advantage, and then hopefully you can just wear down the rest. We do have the problem, though, that they are all fresh, except for this one that we've been trying to kill. So yeah, they can outlast us. The question becomes whether or not they can catch up with us with the score difference we've got going, and I don't think they can. So we're going to see that. They're up to 6,800. They're now up to, wait for it, or am I just going to jump back in as soon as I can, which probably the smart thing to do. 7,500, or maybe not the smart thing to do, because I'll be spawn staggered from the rest of the team. 8,100, who are, getting killed. So yeah, maybe not my wisest move to even come back in. 8,800. Yeah, so they're going to get right around 10,000 by just ganging up on me and killing me right now. I was trying to catch up with that, I think it's a Gaza D, and isolate it and kill it, but the Psycho Zaku was on me far too soon, and now the G5's joining in, so yeah, nothing I can do. Yeah, so they get to end at 9,500 to 12,650, so we've kind of fell apart at the end, but not so much so that we lost our impressive lead completely, so that is the round, and that is the Titania in space. And yeah, I did not make the board for all that. I got a fair number of kills, I think, but just, yeah, 5 kills, 4 deaths, 72,000. I think it was just slightly off on making the board in all possible specs, so, oh well. And I actually had that level 3 basic Gelgoog, so anyway, that is gonna do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! I feel like the Gem Spartan should probably be able to go into space, but I don't think it can. At least the one you get through Code Fairy can't, but yeah, if they want to fill out the rest of the Code Fairy roster with the few things that I don't think have made it to GBO2 yet, I am happy to have those at any time.